I'm a terrible person, the kind that's rotten to the bone. I have been cheated by men in my life, slept in. No one has ever taken me personally. Only his name is Chun Xiaoya, an unwanted weed. I smoke, I drink, I get tattoos. For a few $100 in tips, can step on dignity under your feet. I'm a foot washer, but I prefer to call myself a masseuse. Would sound decent, although in that kind of place, decency is the least valuable thing. The year I met Shang was the winter of 2019. Actually, before that, I didn't even notice this dumb guy. He delivers water in our urban village, ride a broken tricycle every day. At that time I was in gambling debt, but I still go out dressed up. See this sweaty coolie? I always walk around with my nose covered. But I forgot, one late night half a year ago, I did a good deed. I drank too much that day, bad mood, sitting at a roadside barbecue stand crying. The boss is holding a broom. Drive away a dirty man. The man stole the guests' leftovers. Beaten by the boss. I might have been drunk then. Maybe I saw him. Those terrified eyes like a dog inspired my compassion. I just ordered 20 skewers of mutton and 2 bottles of beer. Give it all to him. And yelled at the boss that I invited him to dinner. Don't hit him. I didn't take it easy at all. For me, that's like giving away a stray dog. But I didn't expect that. This dog has remembered it all his life. That rainy night half a year later, I was stuck in a dead end by creditors. That's really killing you. Several feet kicked me hard in the stomach. On my face I curled up in the muddy water, except begging for mercy. I don't even have the strength to cry, and I thought to myself, it's better to be beaten to death. I'm nothing anyway. Relatives died. 101. Just as a man raised, when the bottle is about to hit me, a figure emerged from the darkness. He's not armed. With that brute force, head into the crowd. It was the first time someone worked hard for me, but he was too skinny. It's not a match for those strong men at all. The beer bottle hit him hard on the shoulder. He was clinging to the leader's leg, like a dead dog. No matter how you fight, you won't let go. That look, I will never forget it. There was no fear in his eyes. There is only a trace of paranoia, staring at the guy who hit me. In the end, those people were probably afraid of killing themselves. He left cursing. It was just the two of us in the alley. The rain is still falling, mixed with blood on the ground. I crawl over, trembling hands to push him. Hey, are you dead? He moves, difficult to get up from the muddy water. That night, and somehow I followed him home. In fact, it wasn't home at all. It was a basement in the deepest part of the city village. Less than 10 square meters. A board bed, a battered electric fan. I asked him if he was dumb, and he kind of nodded, rubbing his hands awkwardly. It seems that he is afraid that I will dislike him as disabled. I asked him again why he saved me. He paused for a moment, pointed at me. He pointed at himself, then he made a move to eat. I found out later, he meant to say, he was hungry. He was also beaten. He knows what despair feels like. I had a high fever that night, dazed in his cot. He sat on the cold concrete floor all night. Get up every once in a while and change the towel on my forehead. Wake up the next day. There is a bowl of porridge on the table, and a plate of pickles. The porridge sucks. It's still hot, so we moved in together. Shang is a water delivery man. You can only earn 1 yuan and 5 yuan for sending a bucket of water to feed me. This can neither. An idle man with heavy work and a hair disease. He delivers 200 barrels a day. It's dark every day. He goes out and climbs the stairs with a heavy bucket of pure water. Those old neighborhoods don't have elevators. He just carried it layer by layer. Shang took good care of me in those 2 years. I don't have to go to the foot wash anymore. No more debt avoidance. But I'm a born bitch. Okay, the scar forgot the pain. As soon as the days are safe, I started to dislike him. I dislike him for being a mute. Take it out, shame. I despise him. There is always a sour smell of sweat that cannot be washed off. I dislike him for only doing stupid work. Hopeless. Every time I get together with my old sisters, looking at people carrying designer bags, driving a car, I feel that Shang is like a burden. At that time, I reconnected with a former regular customer. It's called Brother Chang. Brother Chang is a package engineer, driving a BMW, with a big gold chain. He said, Xiaoya, go with brother. I'll rent you an apartment in the city center. From now on you will be the lady boss. The vanity that is dazzled by money. Suddenly I was lost. Go back that night. I don't think Shang is pleasant anywhere. He was squatting on the ground fixing the broken electric fan. Oily hands, with a smirk on his face. I kicked over his toolbox. Yell at him, can you do something? I also want to wear new clothes. I also want to live in a big house. Did you give it? Look at you. Can't even speak. With you, I don't see any hope. Shang was stunned, like a child who has done something wrong. Stand up at a loss. Want to hold my hand? What do you want to explain? I hate to shake him off and don't touch me. I've had enough of your stinky sweat. That night, Ah Shang didn't sleep all night. He was just sitting there on the doorstep, bite after bite, smoking his cheapest shoddy cigarettes. The next morning, there is still a bowl of white on the table, kanji, but his people are gone, leaving only a crumpled cigarette case paper. There are a few words Xiaoya written crooked on it. I'm not dirty, I showered 3 times last night. Have you had a good time? I won't drag you down. I looked at the line. I felt a slight tingling in my heart. But soon, I was swept away by the joy of being the lady boss. I think that would be fine. Everyone goes their own way. I moved into Johnny's big apartment, lived the life I dreamed of. Sleep every day until you wake up naturally. Go out to take a taxi to eat. Go to a fancy restaurant. I thought this was happiness, but I didn't expect. Karma comes so fast. 6 months later, Brother Chang's wife came to the door. The fat woman with 4 or 5 strong men pushed me to the ground, cutting my long hair in a mess with scissors, and smashed me in the face with the heel of a high heel. The bridge of my nose is broken, face scratched. Brother Chang, he has long been hiding, even to distance the relationship. Said I seduced him. I'm back to being the bad guy who had nothing, even worse than before, because I'm disfigured, can't even be a technician. I want to die, I do. That night, I stand by the river. Just as I was about to jump, I think of Ah Shang. I remember the basement that was only 10 square meters, remembering the beer bottle he bought for me on that rainy night, remembering that bowl of warm white porridge. I think even if the whole world doesn't want me, Ah Shang will definitely want me again. He is so stupid. As long as I cry, he will surely forgive me. I returned to the village within the city, walked to the familiar basement door. The landlady saw me, eyes like looking at a ghost. She pointed at me and said, "Sin, you still have the face to come back." My heart skipped a beat. What about Ah Shang? Did he move away? The aunt sighed. Take a black plastic bag from the drawer. Throw it to me with eyes full. It's disgust. This is what the dumb guy left for you 3 months ago. He's gone. What do you mean it's gone? And my brain exploded. Auntie said with red eyes. He worked like crazy after you left. Urgent orders are accepted overnight. He said you had a good time, but if someone bullies you, gotta save you some escape. It rained that day. The sewer in the old community in front is blocked. The property pays 500 yuan to find someone to clear it. It's full of methane down there. No one dared to go. He got angry. As a result, it didn't come up when it went down. Poisoned when pulled up. People are already hard. I don't believe it. I ripped open that plastic bag like crazy. Inside is a passbook with $80,000 on it. Dense deposit records on every sum of money. It seems to be stained with his sweat and blood. That moment, I'm on my knees, crying my heart out. He died thinking of giving me a way out. And I left the city. I'm not dead. I dare not die. I went back to my hometown, used the money Ah Shang left behind, opened a very small supermarket. I also often have a dream. There is no strong brother in the dream, no gambling debt, no disfigurement. Only the leaky basement. That rainy night. Ah Shang stands where he is, smile at me. I shouted his name desperately. It's as if he didn't hear it. Turn around and go further and further.